Fellow Ambazonians, today is Wednesday, November the 22nd, in the year of our Lord, 2022. I am Chris Anu, your comrade in arms for a free and independent Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. I come to you with a very important announcement. On Thursday, December the 1st, I shall be coming to you, every Ambazonian, to make a very special appeal. A very special appeal that I hope, if you all will respond, the tides in this struggle will change. For months now, we keep hearing something about Ground Zero Command. Why the drum beat for a Ground Zero Command has been making the loudest noise. Action, and fighting on Ground Zero, is virtually nowhere to be seen. The people who have propagated this idea of a Ground Zero Command, they have failed to raise the funds to fund that command. But that goes a long way to explain what I have said again and again, that we cannot allow warlords. We will not allow warlords in the diaspora dictate the order of Ground Zero. County by county, LGA by LGA remains the most effective way of prosecuting this war. And so I want to appeal to every commander on Ground Zero who has been told or persuaded to join some command. I want you to ask those who are telling you to join any command, where is the funding? Where is the funding? Where is the financial support? Why are things not happening on the ground as they did before? Now, again, I shall be coming to you on Thursday in a special town hall meeting. We are launching our fundraiser that will go to resume Ground Zero action. We want every fighter on the ground, every commander on the ground. If you are in Momon, you are in Fako, you are in Manu, you are in Libialam, you are in Boyo, you are in Menchum, Donga Mantung, wherever that you may be, Mezam, Ngo Ketujia, wherever that you may be, if you are a fighter and you have grown discouraged because there is nobody talking to you and you are not able to talk to anybody, please listen to the sound of my voice. Call your county security chief. Get in touch with your county security chief or your county chairman or local government chairman. You have always been supported through these structures. And as I step out to begin fundraising, we want to make sure that every command, be it at the local government level, be it at the county level on Ground Zero, we want to make sure that every one of you is funded every one fighting unit on the ground is empowered, funded to resume the hit that we have seen on ground zero for the past years. So again, this is my special appeal to every ground zero commander. And if you do not know who your security chief or county chair, local government area chief is, please send me a message. If you are a commander, a general on the ground, and you do not know your county chair or county security chief, send me a direct message on the number +1 603 682 2867. I believe that's the number. How I write? I'm correct. But do that. Again, we want to make sure that the funds that we raise go to every active general and commander on the ground who is ready and willing to continue waging the war that we have for the past 6 years against our common enemy in La République du Cameroon. But to the rest of you Ambazonians, especially all of you in the diaspora, I see a sense of desperation in every one of us in the diaspora. When I took over the reins of power in this interim government, I promise you, if you will support this administration, this interim government with your money, we are going to release pain on La République du Cameroon, both from our territory and in their own territory. It's been close to 2 months now that I have been in charge. We didn't start Fundraiser because of some technical reasons. But again, beginning Thursday, December the 1st, we'll be officially launching our fundraising campaign that will start on Zoom and television and then make the rounds in America and Europe. And I want to appeal to you. A lot is going on. You have heard of meetings in Canada where they want to rush a ceasefire put on the table for beer to release on New Year's Eve. They want beer to go out on New Year's Eve and declare a ceasefire. Fellow Ambazonians, listen to the sound of my voice. We must frustrate that effort. We must frustrate that sham that is happening in Canada. And the only way we frustrate it is for you to turn out, show up in your numbers on Thursday, December the 1st. Chip in your widow's mite. Let us put money, put guns, and put bullets into the hands of our fighters in our LGAs and our counties. That is the little that we are called upon to do. So we must stop every plot that Cameroon is trying to hatch in Canada. Every plot that the CDN is collecting so-called donations to destroy our fighting force on ground zero. Our fighters need this money to recoup themselves. We must put that money and the weapons into their hands and get action resume more than ever before in every county in Ambazonia and in the major cities and towns inside La République du Cameroon. And all I am appealing to every Ambazonian is, please, I know it is discouraging out there, but let us remain courageous. Let's not forget Winston Churchill in England, when all the odds were against them winning the war against the Germans, Winston Churchill came out, ladies and gentlemen, and said, though there seemed to be no way, he saw a way, and he maintained resilience and gathered the British people, and they won the war. This is our time to emulate from those who have come and gone in our own time. Ambazonians must remain resilient, courageous, but above all, please, we must never get tired giving until we have seen the end of this. So my appeal again to you is, let us turn out in our numbers on Thursday, December the 1st, as we launch our fundraising season on television and in Zoom. And then I take the rounds to the cities, to the states, and to the countries. May God bless you all. May God deliver us all. May God give us favor. May God make our faces to shine. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Short live the war. Again, this came to you from your comrade in arms, Chris Ano. And please do me a favor. Pass this message to every contact that you have in your phone.
Who no know say now you be the best. Who no know say now you be one mama Oh, oh, oh. Come on, let's do it now. My baby my fine baby. My baby my sweet mama. Let me tell you something about this, my sweet mama. The only woman who give me to grow and make me a man. Thank you, for the love you showed me. Without you, my bamenda, I know for the existing. Thank you, my bamenda. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich, I am proud of you. You are strong, you defeat the whole Cameroon, like Africa in the one leg. My bamenda, my fine baby. My bamenda, my sweet mama. Some people say you too small to change the country. Others say you're not big good for making things work. But just a name in this country, people them they shiver. The way we are picking them, they also people them they wonder. Thank you, my bamenda. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich, I am proud of you. You are strong, you defeat the whole Cameroon, like Africa in the one leg. My bamenda, my fine baby. My bamenda, my sweet mama. My brothers and sisters all over the world, whatever you do, always think about your home. It's a place where you will come back some days. Let's clean it up, let's build it love. Thank you, my bamenda. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich, I am proud of you. You are strong, you defeat the whole Cameroon, like Africa hard-working sons and daughters of this great northwest region of Cameroon. I want you to stand up and dance, because the time has come when we have to put our heads and hands together in order to build this our lovely and only region. For your children, I am proud of you, you are rich, I am proud of you, you are strong, defeat the whole Cameroon, like Africa in the wonderland.
My mommy them, my papa them, my brothers and sisters them for inside ground zero. Today na the 20th of November in the year of our Lord 2022. I want just come for thank all our Ambazonian forces on the ground for finally concluding. Say make our people on the ground, may they ensure say when French Cameroon they play a football for any of the days, may they sit down for house. May no bar no open. May no gathering no be. So people then from Tiko, Mutengene, Victoria, Boya, Bamenda, Kumba, Mamfe, Bangem, Kumbo, all across Ambaland. It not just be proper, it is an immoral thing to do. It is an immoral thing to do. Very immoral thing to do for watch Cameroon match, for public place, for bar, for restaurant, for off license, or for any gathering. It be very immoral and improper. It be very insensitive to the souls where they don't die on the ground. I'm not gonna not say Amazonian forces, they in different format, they in civilians, they in military, they in many ways, and they are amongst us. So make a man not shut down for bar or for any gathering in the workshop, and they think say it will go scot-free. There shall be consequences for any bar, any restaurant, any off license, any person where he gather. It means say you not be sensitive to the killings of French Cameroon. We cannot be seen to be supporting French Cameroon forces, French Cameroon football team, where the country it continue to kill, the maim, and occupy our land. We must stand up like the Ukrainians for deny anything Cameroon, any Cameroon. So if you enjoy any other football match. Any other football match will not get problem. No, like all will like football. Every me I like football, I go to watch them. Yes, I go to watch them. So if you enjoy any other football match anywhere, watch it. But please make sure make you avoid French Cameroon football matches. This one now the message where our forces they don't give them. They don't give them. So make people they make sure say they should not for house. They avoid those matches. They avoid those matches. May God bless you now, and may God bless Ambazonia. Bye bye.
Hello, my name is Eric Tato. I am an Ambazonian activist and a rebel against the state of Cameroon. And this message, I will talk about PG, so that all my Ambazonian, especially when now I intend to support welcome openly, when I listen attentively to me. So this message be against the state of Cameroon and against who now, whether the influencer or the any normal man to quarter, where you want to support this welcome. I want to give you some very serious news. Any man who will see for Facebook, for WhatsApp, for social media, when an Anglophone or an Ambazonia,
fellow citizens of the world, today I want to talk to you, lovers of football. I am Mark.
Openly support these guys the way they go for welcome, where they call themselves indomitable lions. Might give you some news. One fight and they will arrest you. If you don't arrest you, come out now. We come out of Bamida on a month, any side, we will find something related to you, we'll make sure to punish you with accordance to this new law and come out as this World Cup to go on. Now, wait till
greatness could arise once we break the shackles of the government that's holding us back.
Our goal is say the boys that want to go play this World Cup. All them that papa na ministers, na generals, na captains of the army, now that people that papa they all them people kill and picking them, rape them, bomb our villages, cut down our crops, render we homeless, make we refugees, and then when I get for Facebook, social media, when they make noise, they cry for support, the same people where their papa don't all them they can kill our uncle, they rape our mommy. Those people don't ever open them up talk anything about this crisis. Listen, I want them all Anglophone be fine. From Bamenda one, all man be okay. But for this very World Cup, if you be person, you watch, if you show match for any bar, any Cameroon match, you say Amba fighter or can disrupt that match. And you a that bar will arrest you. So no match no will show for inside Bamenda, Boya, Tico, Limbe. So the one that bring one in Ambazonian fighters. Any man wanna see a bar or a uplicense to show match where what people they gather, they watch them, disrupt them, and I talk every time. I take the responsibility 1,000,000%. Listen, I don't know one thing, right? There are things that people don't do. When people they fight for liberation, we want them showing you what people will not be disturbed. We don't want them anybody be unjustly arrested or wait to someone can say kidnapped. No one that kind of will happen. But for this very World Cup, if we see you show match or you have social media where the Anglophone influencer or if anything where relate to Anglophone, then you support Cameroon. Listen, talk about your belly. If you post on your page, we will find you. If you report scores of match, what Cameroon people will find you. And this is very serious. He will not get you after, before you wake up, during this wake up. We'll get you after and you'll pay the same, you'll pay for the same kind of way any more cash you can do wake up. He pay for a crime. So any man will be out there, be aware. You pay, it's a crime. If you show it's a crime and you pay for it dearly. And what will be your penalty? When we arrest you, we'll keep you for the length of time for this World Cup. If World Cup will pay for 1 month or 2 weeks, that's from the time World Cup that end. Even after World Cup, cash you will keep you. So if you not say you be man picking, you be woman, go again go to support Cameroon. That kind of stupidity is. They kill what people then. When I get all over social media, they say these very people are not listening. And some guy, everyone complain. Say, oh, they not call Namuna go for World Cup, and do this for do it. For do it. They won't call you who. You know say Cameroon no say and no they exist. So we will use our own method, our own strategy. If you not say the person, now me Eric Tato, find out about Eric Tato if you watch me for the first time. If you support Cameroon, whether you be activist or you be influencer or the Facebook page, we will arrest you. Let me talk. Call me anyway. Take this video now. Send I am for American embassy to say Eric Tato talks now. For you wake up, yes, I talk him. I talk him because there's war in that country and we don't talk say when America to say me some person boycott Russia, right? If the person goes support Russia, America do that. If you penalize the person now me I don't talk. If you know say the person support you wake up, wave it on the phone, your switch will do for you. Thank you so much.
Negotiations as a way out, a political settlement. That was the purpose. And when Comrade Joy issued a statement at the end of the meetings with the mediator in the spring, he put it very clearly. Number one was, I recognize why you guys committed because we want to show the world that we want a political settlement. But I understand again why we did not commit because we must tell the world that we are not going to accept anything less than independence. And it is important for these two aspects to be reflected. and to be reflected in a constructive manner, which is why Comrade Choayapa engages with the mediator. That is why when we sat with the Swiss, we insisted with the Swiss government that we wanted someone sent to our comrades, including Comrade Choayapa especially, and we said that delegation should go at ministerial level to him, to invite him to join. If we were trying to build some house here, if we were trying to set some agenda here, we would be more hesitant about saying, if someone is out, we should leave them out. But what you are seeing right now is how processes get destroyed. And it is part of the thing that we absolutely alerted the people of Ambazonia to at the start. We said, if movements that existed up to the time that act was created, if they apply for membership, we will accept them. And the reason was because we knew that La République du Cameroun, for the purposes of destroying the negotiation, was going to go out and create groups. We did not know that they were going to create another act. Now, this is news to us. They have finally delivered on one of their greatest objectives, which is just give the impression that there's really, in fact, two acts. This is the absolute part to destroying and preventing the people of Ambazonia from achieving what they need to achieve. This process is slow. The people we are looking to bring to the table of negotiation, as much as we talk about Cameroon, it is the international community that will deliver for the people of Ambazonia. That is why we insist with the people of Ambazonia that what we need to have at the table, we already have. We have the UK at the table. I said I was talking from Canada. Canada was first to get on board with supporting for financing. We have the European Union on board. We have the African Union on board. We have the United Nations. We have the UK. We have the USA. We have Commonwealth on board. These are the people who will put the pressure on the Biya regime. And I want to say that the Biya regime for us is not really who we're waiting for at that table of negotiation, because we know that Cameroon is not independent. We are waiting for the French. We know that the big obstacle to this whole process, the persons not engaging today, the people not engaging are the French. The French are standing in the way, they're benefiting from everything, and Cameroon has been going through this process of recolonization by proxy for the purposes of benefiting the French. And so, for the people of Ambazonia, what we need to do is to understand, if we gather as we are gathering today, and we say we are all united in seeing what this process should deliver, we will give little excuse to the international community to go around, as Mr. Thibault Nash has been going around and saying, they are not united. Well, the United States was not united. All history books say that only 30% of the people of the United States supported their independence. Up to 15% of them fought with the British against their own independence. They cannot find 2% of Ambazonians fighting with La République du Cameroun against our independence. We have like 99% of our people on board. And if they were to set the table of negotiation today and to bring the actors that need to be at that table, including La République du Cameroun and including France, they will be amazed by the level of unity of the people of Ambazonia. Because we are united about getting a political settlement that leads to the restoration of the independence of our homeland. That we are not divided about. And so, while I say we should be patient, I also say we need to show this unity and tell the world we are together, moving forward to this table of negotiation. So Cameroon and France don't have an excuse, and the international community does not have an excuse to give us.
Thank you very much. Nations has called for the immediate release of the CRM political party members who have been detained in Kondengi in Yaoundé, as well as the Anglophone separatist leaders. The United Nations say their arrest and detention is illegal or arbitrary. Let's now have more with Fomi and Trong-Sanda.
This is published on November the 4th, 2022. The United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention wrote that the detention of militants of the Cameroon Renaissance Movement's opposition political party, as well as English-speaking separatist leaders, is arbitrary and they must be released immediately. The organ of the United Nations goes further to say that the detention of these leaders by the government of Cameroon is void of legal basis. The United Nations says the rights of 15 activists of the opposition Cameroon Renaissance Movement CRM political party, including its president Professor Maurice Kamto, have been flouted. In the case of the 15 CRM party supporters, the United Nations Working Group wrote that their arrest and detention is arbitrary because they were arrested and detained in the course of exercising their freedom of expression and their rights of association. In the case of Sesekwa Tabe and 9 others, the United Nations criticizes the fact that they were tried by a military court in violation of the International Covenant of Civil Rights signed by Cameroon. Prosecuted in particular for apology for acts of terrorism, the separatist leader and 9 others were arrested in Nigeria in 2018. Among the violations, according to the United Nations, is their arrest without an arrest warrant and their extradition to Cameroon, whereas they had refugee status. It is, however, uncertain what impact the United Nations opinion will have on the appeal trial of the activists, which should resume on Thursday, the 17th of November 2022. Lawyers for both cases are calling on the Cameroonian authorities to implement the task force's recommendations and release their clients.
We now
Hey, wonderful. Good to hear your voice. Go on.
Yes, I just wanted to make some few points to reiterate what the other callers have been saying. I had a disturbing call from Warden Comrade that was purely surrogacy.
Yeah,
and
from
this
Ghana.
Surrogacy is also, yes, and this also, surrogacy is also going on even with those in the diaspora, because everybody is talking of unity.
Yeah.
But yet, when you call others to come for us to unify, they tell you to go apologize.
Right. Well, they will wait. They will wait for eternity for it.
Exactly. So you call us for unity. You say all Ambazonians should come and unify with each other so that we fight together. Then when somebody gives you a hand to come so that we start talking together, you say they should come apologize. Very soon, when you go now to apologize to them, they'll tell you that no, do not exist, and listen to them.
Yeah.
That is what is going on. So please, I want each and every Ambazonian who is genuine to just accept the hand or any call for unity for us to come together. We know where all of this is coming from. Then secondly, for the talk that is going on in Canada anywhere, if people going in for that talk, if they know that La Republique is very genuine, let them go ahead. Because La Republique cannot withdraw from talks in Switzerland, then and call their own talk in Canada, and we go there divided.
Hold on there. Hold on there, comrade. Hold on there, comrade. The Swiss called for talks. Ambazonia was united in ARC. La Republique refused to go. La Republique walked out from Swiss, called for his own talks in Canada, and get Ambazonia in factions over in Canada. But also look at this. You know, I wonder whether some of us really mean it when we say we're fighting this fight to gain independence. The Swiss says everything is on the table. Everything. No preconditions. La Republique works. I mean, the same Ambazonians were in Canada. They say no. The Swiss is Paul Biya's country. Now Paul Biya walks away from the Swiss, goes to Canada and says, I want us to come sit down and discuss the form of government that prevails in Canada between mainland Canada and Quebec. The same, without anything having to do with independence and the root causes. The same people who rejected the Swiss, they are now in Canada. So I wonder whether sometimes When people say they are fighting for independence, they actually know what they actually mean it. Go on, please.
Yes, and the point is that the same who are calling themselves leaders and calling for unity and ground zero command, they said that every Ambazonian should go to Switzerland. So each person who thinks that they are a group to go to Switzerland, imagine that. So each Ambazonia, each little fraction, we can end up having like 15 fractions in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And people are talking about unity. To go meet them in the hall for them to dilute us. But when you keep telling them and others tell them, they don't want to listen. That is just my own observation. Thank you so much for what you've been doing to inform Ambazonians.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I get the last caller. I get the last caller for
Today, I want to talk to you, lovers of football. I am Mark Barretta, and I am from the former British Southern Cameroons, what you guys often called the Anglophone region of Cameroon. But we are two different people, abandoned by Great Britain more than 60 years ago. Since 2016, our people from the former British Southern Cameroons have been engaged in a war with French Cameroon that colonized us. I'm going to spare you the history, and I ask you all to Google search the war between Cameroon and what is now called as Ambazonia. Today is the 24th of November in the year of our Lord 2022. And today, Cameroon is engaging in a football match. Football is a sport of peace. Football is a sport of justice. And football is an opportunity where nations across the world, activists, and people who want justice are calling for peace to reign. As we speak, Cameroon has engaged in a lot of burning. A lot of more than 60,000 people in British Southern Cameroon, what is now called as Ambazonia, has been murdered. Parents have been burnt alive. Children have been buried. A lot of untold suffering. And today, this country is engaged in a football match where none of their players, as we've seen with other countries, have used the opportunity to call for justice, to call for negotiations, to call for the end of the war. I know you citizens of the world, you are football lovers, and you may have been aware that the so-called Cameroon is a football nation. But today, I want you to join me to raise our voices to help the people of the former British Southern Cameroons. Just like how you stood for the defense of Ukraine, you must stand for the defense of the people of the former British Southern Cameroons known as Ambazonia. So today, I'm going to do something very symbolic and something very serious, because Cameroon is engaged in a football match, and we must use this opportunity to call the barbarism, to call the killings, and to call for the genocide that Cameroon is engaged in our people, burning communities, burning villages, burning hospitals, attacking schools, killing children, killing mothers, and what have you. Today, as Cameroon engaged in within 1 hour time in a football match, there is no way we as people of Ambazonia, we are going to stay silent. We will use the FIFA football event to call out Paul Biya, the genocidal president of the world, the oldest president in the world and in Africa. So today I'm going to do something very symbolic, because this flag, known as the Cameroon flag, this flag, I'm going to stand on the flag to show my disapproval. We cannot in any circumstances support this flag, because these colors represent the country that has murdered my people, that has killed my people. And you football lovers of the world, I'm calling upon you to raise your voice, to call on French Cameroon government, to call on the French Cameroon forces to leave our land. So I'm going to burn this flag, because this flag is a shame. This flag has been involved in the killing of my people, and this flag has no
greatness could arise. Once we break the shackles of the government that's holding us back.
Our goal is to revive and implement the independence as well as restore the national and international personality and sovereignty of the former British-administered United Nations Trust Territory of the British Southern Cameroon.
You are the most lucky people in the world. No human being in this world ever caught up with his history. You are standing face to face and holding your own history in your hand. Now, what you make of it depends on what you do now.
To restore the state of Southern Cameroon. I say it clear.
The borders of Southern Cameroon are not being made now. They are borders defined by international treaties.
This country was united by a permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon.
And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together.
This is the center of endurance. And endurance is what wins wars. Not how many people you kill, but how long can you endure. George Washington lost almost every battle he had, but he endured. He out-endured the British. And that's how the battle was won. Endurance.
By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country.
Businesses will not open, taxis, Benz, nobody will work. Schools will not open. Parents should not send their kids to school.
Every moment in the life of a nation can be seen either as the darkest moment or the brightest moment. Usually both are present, and it is our opportunity, by the way we respond, to determine what we make of it.
You must follow your decision to the logical conclusion by pulling out of Ambazonia, or we have to say a liberation war.
Nothing is going to stop us. So help us God.
We'll take our country back.
Now I didn't know how naive and very empty person like Lamni be. And I wide away when I see Lamni and a group where the group themselves call them ANSC, they're confused. Because they happen for people that they don't prove say they like the struggle. They talk with fighters on the ground, they be connected to fighters on the ground, they be commanders, but they not get common sense. Yes, I feel measure Lamni just for the fact say Lamni prefer for abuse me by changing the pronunciations for my names so that it cost me. Then he explain 40-minute audio will be empty, and it go think the way they don't happen where Ambazonia they know I'm well. But for ye, it is said the Ambazonia the year na for ye. So they need a year from any other angle. Ambazonia learn things then for ye. They need to know from any other angle or any other person. Or they need to know things by themselves. According to ye, now you start this struggle, now you end this struggle. And anything will come for you, now you be the best. Now why that when it can make 40-minute long audio explaining one thing over empty things them for no good reason. The truth is that when you touch man for the real point, you will see how angry and upset the person could be. Now me made the talk. Now exactly what you are doing for Lamni. If Lamni want talk say, he want answer me. I know say go say no answer me. Are too small for you to answer. I don't talk so many times a day. I don't come out as it, and I know say go always claim like I small for answer me. Because he don't even answer me. Now why that way? This time around, as I touch it right in, he come upset. The only thing that for come, we call me Mumu Ndangaman, and so on, as if you don't know. Oh, the audio here I'm with. He say, "I can't call you. Tell you how they pronounce my name. Ye woo, Lamli na woo. Lamli na even the worst thing now for inside this struggle because it's the set confusion. It happened for being the man where they talk for inside that ANC and so on. Because sometimes they when man they overtalk, they like the man gets sense plenty, or the man they talk, all man go just turn like say they listen for the man. Lamni don't be obsolete. That thing ANC don't be obsolete. Because by the time where they say NLC call themselves commanders, and commanders they command with the military, and military get for stand with the people. Lamni will come say the crazy will go for audit for ABC. Really? And he said they this struggle. Lamni might tell you, go find out about me. Go find out. I start the rules before you. Except maybe you will not be for SNC and so on. But if I did 2016 struggle, might tell you I was right on the ground. I start everything right on the ground. Face gone there. If you like, I'll send you people they know what you are going through. Me the people that answer you. I give you that number. They say call them and me tell you thing way it be happen with me. Call the one, me tell you thing way it be happen with me. Call the one, me tell you thing way it be happen with me. So no the chase saying that you get this struggle, if you just come, you say anything, you just go. I don't tell you if you Lamni. Just the three questions there. One. NFC, you know even at last you know even answer any of the question. ANC be create itself because me I never know because I know be did. Oh na Sako be create ANC. I know why I ask the question. Oh na Sako be create ANC. I know why I ask him. Oh na the interim government of Ambazonia be create ANC. So you Lamni, you want to tell me say you over get sense past all that group of people that they inside resource council. Now you over know. Say then now you know say the one this thing need to go so the one will go so now Lamni over get sense past people that they should brainstorm over issues. Then take decision. Lamni, you feel answer that question? Or any man way over claim say like first of all. Your emptiness being measured by the fact say me mume ndaga you claim you don't know my name you for abuse my name mumu damana because Lamni I not be upset oh I just say when something touch me my voice is strong but I tell you say you don't prove your emptiness for this audio where you make them because one thing one question you don't even answer anything. And me people will be objective, no? People will be objective. If you say you be honest, Lamni, why you no answer? Because in real sense, in a way, I be don't talk and I'm saying me to forget about that thing. Say ANC, except there be another thing. But if another one ANC, me to forget because a junk of empty hate people. Because if they be know, they will always. I tell you, if somebody want say they talk unity, that your kind unity, Lamni, that your kind with no honesty, that kind way no point way to you don't even know your way to be wrong. You don't even know. When I say they claim like you don't know way to be wrong. all things be wrong for you. There's no correcting. Lamni, you too. And you can't call Mumu Damana. Or Mumu what? According to you, as you know how to destroy people that name so. You can't destroy my own name because as
Babila, I want to just explain some things where you mix them up. We're not fine. Because this forum, it look like say get fighters from Ground Zero. I don't get Okoro out of this forum. What way you get for no, please. If you not respect the institution of Ambazonia, if you not respect the RC, when they maintain the laws and everything, some of us are die-hard. Some of us will be die-hard supporters for interim government. And we believe in one leader at a time. One leader at a time. I don't talk this 100 times, and person where you know me, you know my heart. One leader at a time. I believe in 100% democracy. If they born we under dictatorship, they born we under authoritarian rule in a third world shit country. But some of us who don't stay for diaspora, where we came here in our youth and we're getting old here, we know what is democracy. We must practice what we don't. We vote for America. And I know they vote one thing and then turn around and say another thing. Then I don't have a conscience. All right? I don't have a conscience. Some of them are there for diaspora, including Marianta, where they UK, where UK within a year, it changed hand, government changed hand 3 times. With no fight, with no grudges, with no animosity. If you still there, where from the way they talk, I check say they bring it for, either Mami bring it for UK, they were small because of the accent, because my kids are all talking like Americans. But me, I come here as a whole mature grown woman. So I maintain my African. So if you not recognize democracy and you don't respect democracy, some of us will respect them. If not, my education in America, my stay in America will be just nothing. It will just be flushed in the toilet. Because what way you want preach? You the one preach say, if mandate for a position, a time over, may go credit on government. That is pure madness and it's nothing but greed. And the only thing where we all get for kick against, now for these embezzlers, all of them, it's all about money. It's not even about the struggle. From Seseko to Sako to Marianta. May I tell you why? Starting with my trip to Boya. Brado, Tabunyang, Bibina, Seseko, a nephew. Seseko formed the government. He put a nephew as treasurer and as financial secretary at the same time. So when they kidnap them, go put them for jail, Kondenge. They Sako the worker with Brado. They raise money, but it listen now for it get instructions now for Seseko for jail, because Seseko it want maintain presidency. All right, my trip to Boya, they give a debit card, a bank card for Sako for president for the USAM after they kidnap Seseko for the USAM on emergency basis. It take maybe like a welfare card where they use them for supermarket, for Usai, for Usai. It take a welfare card. All right, one time for audit, it come. Where Sako be done the use, and you can verify this with people where they Maryland, where they be the monitor high, be the use the mark card. All right, I see the user with no account. Since Prado be there on Prado start for misuse money too, and time for audit, it deny it for go auditing. We all will scream, who be scream say made the audit? Cresta no be scream say made the audit. All right, let's come down. So that one end. In the end, Brado Tabunyang, he did listen now for his uncle where they prison. And the uncle know, ever one day, he addressed Ambazonians. Even though when they be put it on the ground incommunicado with the cry up and down, blah, 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 blah. It come, I don't ever say, my dear people, I'm alive, we are alive. It shut them out. But then it get the nerve for the control money, the control, it causing way, whether a nephew. All right. You want to hear it say dissolve IG. All because of money. All because of money. Money and power. All right. Here comes Sako. Sako, jobless Sako, fake doctor with a fake, and he can challenge me. May Zoom, may Google my name for Temple University. I get my 2 degrees from Temple University. Put my name there and you'll see. Go for 1992 Facebook, college book. You will see me there. May Sako challenge me. May Sako and Yabacho, they challenge me where they study. Yes. Any person want to check my credentials, go to Temple University in Philadelphia. All right. So, Sako can be a con man. It there for government. Once it start for see easy money, time for go for election, it deny. Time for do anything, it deny. What do you do? It start for dissolve the laws of the land. The same RC will sway in. The same Bible. Oh man. I believe in God. I believe in God. If any man call man of God, you take your hand, swear Bible, you turn around, you shit on that Bible, your end will be in a hellfire. Your end will be in a hellfire. All right. So, Sakwe time, you said you know, say Sakwe time expire. It go for my own government. It want dissolve with institutions. Here come Marianta. Here come Marianta. Boring Marianta. Let me say it. Here comes Marianta. Marianta be no say government na 6 months. All right. At the end of the 6 months, some of us contributed money and get far to register for election. When you don't see Chris and a name come, if the check say go run and they will get through. What I will be telling you say if you wrong will get through, it will get through. Once you see Chris and you chicken up, then you want credit your own government. You start for call RC. The same RC. Where they sway in, it turned defunct. Why? Because money where Marianta recover from the treasury for the money will be there. Ambazonia money will be there for account for Europe. Where they recover that money from Sako. Marianta, they never don't straighten the treasury, the national treasury. Marianta put that money in a private account. So the only thing we make Marianta, go for election, is chicken out because we know say, they're up to the task for compete with Chris Anno. Instead for you for just surrender and say, listen, then they begin bring clumsy excuses, election modalities with the nagging boyfriend where I lost respect the so-called Dr. Abongwa, really nagging people. So when you say, I'm saying this because if that money for UK, it will be the original amount I hear was 75,000 euro. Break it down to American money, they say $60,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Marianta comes say transparency, accountability, transparency. Today, so Marianta will not say buy, it sends some money for Ground Zero, buy some RPG then, but we never see the balance sheet. CID where you get access to. We never know how much you collect them. The 40,000, where we hear say he give 20 for natural may put them for your account. We never know what way Marianta do. Just before election, I sent a bill for free Marshal Okoro where they down. Marianta not ever respond. So these people are there for their own selves, greedy people. So what do I tell you? And I say the interim government has only one leader at a time. If you have a meeting, you call Marianta, you call Sako, say may they come represent the interim government. And the interim government, the government of the people, the Ambazonian people, is not a group. It's not a group. Yes, it's not a group. The only thing when Sako they do for Bui, now for cause confusion and get fighters killed. Send Sako to Fako, send Marianta to Indian. May they go build the forces there. Yes. The one come slaughter with picking them for northern zone where their countryman they one and wanja or monster. Where they pick northern zone name them in why they kill them every day. Send the bastards to the southern zone. And if you call meeting, you call them leaders. They are not leaders, they are criminals. And that's what you need to start telling them. They are embezzlers. They are embezzlers and criminals. Yes, they are criminals. Let them put Ambazonian money out there. Field Marshal no pity. How many times I couldn't use in them for rest money? It's sending how much money? Field Marshal for Libyan where die so. How many times I could use in them for rest money? A dime go for you. Those are animals, criminals, and you don't call them leaders. What leaders? Ex-leaders maybe. That is the problem. If you call them in a meeting and you call our president to come and represent the same IG, he will not come. They are not equals. The other time don't expire. Just like with the America, Donald Trump, time don't pass. Donald Trump cannot compete with Biden now. The time don't pass. He failed election, he lost election, and that is it, period. So for when they are for one divide, you say one thing, you preach one thing but do another thing. When you talk about, you have to, if you don't want to recognize the IG and with institutions, stay out of it. Stop calling that Cristiano's name. Cristiano is the president of the interim government of Ambazonia. The interim government represents at least 90% of Ambazonians. And that's a fact, whether I want to accept them or not. So if you get your meeting, you invite Sako, you invite Marianta, for come sit with Chris and represent with IG, it doesn't work that way. The other two criminals, their time don't expire. Yes. Now all that I have to tell you. If you even talk, say, Chris Ano, Ayabacho, or Beneza, or Bohabet, I feel understand. But if you want to equate Marianta and Sako and this, you are missing the point. And you need to stop confusing our fighters on ground zero. The IG has only one leader at a time. Just like ADF. ADF, they get one leader. Ayabacho. If they get their election, if vote any person, that person will be their leader. Since from the beginning of, since I started to hear about ADF, Ayabacho has always been a leader. They hold their election, they vote, maybe somebody's the leader now. But you need to see them fight amongst themselves, say, I want to be a leader, I want to be a leader. No. So when I need to promote and encourage this nonsense, you stand by. If you don't believe in the IG, keep your mouth shut and stop mixing up stuff and confusing our fighters and our people on ground zero. Sako is an ex-president. Seseko is an ex-president. Marianta is an ex-president. Even though they are all power mongers, embezzlers, and criminals. That's all. It's me talking. They can get me. Send this my audio to them. Animals. Animals. Marianta, I thought Marianta was going to make a difference being a woman. She's a disgrace to all of us, to Ambazonian women. She's a monster idiot. Yes, the same thing where be criticized about Sako is the same thing she's doing, even worse than Sako. Let them go to Southwest, the Southern Zone, and revive the fighting force there.
Greatness could arise once we break the shackles of the government that's holding us back.
Our goal is to revive and implement the independence as well as restore the national and international personality and sovereignty of the former British-administered United Nations Trust Territory of the British Southern Cameroon.
You are the most lucky people in the world. No human being in this world ever caught up with his history. You are standing face to face and holding your own history in your hand. Now, what you make of it depends on what you do now.
To restore the state of Southern Cameroon, I say it clear.
The borders of Southern Cameroon are not being made now. They are borders defined by international treaties.
This country was united by permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon.
And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together.
This is the center of endurance. And endurance is what wins wars. Not how many people you kill, but how long can you endure? George Washington lost almost every battle he had, but he endured. He out-endured the British. And that's how the battle was won. Endurance.
By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country. Businesses will not open, taxis, Benz, nobody will work, schools will not open, parents should not send their kids to school.
Every moment in the life of a nation can be seen either as the darkest moment or the brightest moment. Usually both are present, and it is our opportunity, by the way we respond, to determine what we make of it.
You must follow your decision to the logical conclusion by pulling out of Ambazonia, or we have to say a liberation war.
Nothing is going to stop us. So help us, God.
We'll take our country back.
Fellow Ambazonians, today is Wednesday, November the 22nd, in the year of our Lord, 2022. I am Chris Anu, your comrade in arms for a free and independent Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. I come to you with a very important announcement. On Thursday, December the 1st, I shall be coming to you, every Ambazonian, to make a very special appeal. A very special appeal that I hope, if you all will respond, the tides in this struggle will change. For months now, we keep hearing something about Ground Zero Command. Why the drum beat for a Ground Zero Command has been making the loudest noise. Action, and I mean fighting on Ground Zero, is virtually nowhere to be seen. The people who have propagated this idea of a Ground Zero Command, they have failed to raise the funds to fund that command. But that goes a long way to explain what I have said again and again and again and again, that we cannot allow warlords, we will not allow warlords in the diaspora dictate the order of Ground Zero. County by county, LGA by LGA remains the most effective way of prosecuting this war. And so I want to appeal to every commander on Ground Zero who has been told or persuaded to join some command. I want you to ask those who are telling you to join any command, where is the funding? Where is the funding? Where is the financial support? Why are things not happening on the ground as they did before? Now, again, I shall be coming to you on Thursday in a special town hall meeting. We are launching our fundraiser that will go to resume Ground Zero action. We want every fighter on the ground, every commander on the ground. If you are in Momon, you are in Fako, You are in Manu. You are in Libialum. You are in Boyo. You are in Menchum, Donga Mantung, wherever that you may be, Mezam, Ngo Ketujia, wherever that you may be, if you are a fighter, and you have grown discouraged because there is nobody talking to you, and you are not able to talk to anybody, please listen to the sound of my voice. Call your county security chief. Get in touch with your county security chief or your county chairman or local government chairman. You have always been supported through these structures. And as I step out to begin fundraising, we want to make sure that every command, be it at the local government level, be it at the county level on ground zero, we want to make sure that every one of you is funded. Every one fighting unit on the ground is empowered, funded to resume the hit that we have seen on ground zero for the past years. So again, this is my special appeal to every ground zero commander. And if you do not know who your security chief or county chair, local government area chief is, please send me a message. If you are a commander, a general on the ground, and you do not know your county chair or county security chief, send me a direct message on the number +1 603 682 2867. I believe that's the number. How I write. I'm correct. But do that. Again, we want to make sure that the funds that we raise go to every active general and commander on the ground who is ready and willing to continue waging the war that we have for the past 6 years against our common enemy in La République du Cameroon. But to the rest of you Ambazonians, especially all of you in the diaspora, I see a sense of desperation in every one of us in the diaspora. When I took over the reins of power in this interim government, I promise you, if you will support this administration, this interim government with your money, we are going to release pain on La République du Cameroon, both from our territory and in their own territory. It's been close to 2 months now that I have been in charge. We didn't start Fundraiser because of some technical reasons. But again, beginning Thursday, December the 1st, we'll be officially launching our fundraising campaign that will start on Zoom and television and then make the rounds in America and Europe. And I want to appeal to you. A lot is going on. You have heard of meetings in Canada where they want to rush a ceasefire put on the table for beer to release on New Year's Eve. They want beer to go out on New Year's Eve and declare a ceasefire. Fellow Ambazonians, listen to the sound of my voice. We must frustrate that effort. We must frustrate that sham. The power of what you don't know. The power of what you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, can stand on the way of your progress and stop you from being the man or woman that God intends for you to be. The power of what you don't know can enslave you forever. The power of what you don't know can make you a failure, and it can destroy your plans. That is the subject of the message I bring to you today. I am your comrade in arms, Chris Ano, fighting and defending the restoration of the independence of the Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. Today is Wednesday, November the 9th, in the year of our Lord, 2022. I come, ladies and gentlemen, today to invite you to a General Assembly of the APP. APP General Assembly that is taking place tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, as I bring to you this message, is already Thursday. For those of you on Ground Zero, the meeting is taking place today. If you are on Ground Zero or anywhere in Europe and Africa,
greatness could arise once we break the shackles of the government that's holding us back.
Our goal is to revive and implement the independence as well as restore the national and international personality and sovereignty of the former British-administered United Nations Trust Territory of the British Southern Cameroon.
You are the most lucky people in the world. No human being in this world ever caught up with his history. You are standing face to face and holding your own history in your hand. Now, what you make of it depends on what you do now.
To restore the state of Southern Cameroon. I say it clear.
The borders of Southern Cameroon are not being made now. They are borders defined by international treaties.
This country was united by permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon.
And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together.
This is the center of endurance. And endurance is what wins wars. Not how many people you kill, but how long can you endure? George Washington lost almost every battle he had, but he endured. He out-endured the British. And that's how the battle was won. Endurance.
By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country.
Businesses will not open, taxis, banks became nobody will work, schools will not open, parents should not send their kids to school.
Every moment in the life of a nation can be seen either as the darkest moment or the brightest moment. Usually both are present, and it is our opportunity by the way we respond to determine what we make of it.
You must follow your decision to the logical conclusion by pulling out of Ambazonia. Or we have to say a liberation war.
Nothing is going to stop us. So help us God.
We'll take our country back.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So, please, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, please.
What is your opinion on fuel scarcity in Nigeria?
You see, before I absquatulate, let me abruptly regurgitate my point of view vis-a-vis fuel scarcity. Using my perspicacity and ratiocinations as a compos mentis homo sapient and as an erudite and academic juggernaut, let me delineate the nitty-gritty, the nuts and bolts, and the crinkum-crankum of the status quo.
Chairman Novice, now this won't be the exam.
You see, this is not me venting out my garrulity and loquacious monomania in this tete-a-tete. You see, I would never intentionally obfuscate, befuddle, becloud and bonfuzzle Nigerians in a fog and canopy of obnubilation and ago-bago malaki. Now, let me digress to the crux and focal point of this colloquy. It is dismally lugubrious and dolorously lachrymose that the premium motor spirit, or if you have the proclivity and propensity to refer to it with the layman's nomenclature, which is fuel, is no more ubiquitous. And concomitant to that, the price keeps burgeoning and mushrooming as a corollary to the scarcity.
Just relax.
Now let me demystify and delineate as I pilot and paddle you through this expository legato peregrination of rebarbative rigmarole.
You see why the craze?
See, the government have prefabricated, galvanized and plummeted the economy into a gargantuan cataclysmic hibernation.
What is the meaning of this?
Somnolence and discombobulated economic harmattan that has consequently culminated and catavated into a cantankerous and nefarious ruckus.
If I decide to release this vertical one,
the only way to vanquish this elephantine gargantuan quandary is to deracinate and obliterate the malfeasant, shonky, and mendacious scolligosters and substitute them with dinkum compos mentis homo sapiens. Thank you.
All the French, Germany, Greek, and all these things that you speak, plus your exposure and educational background, I wonder why you have not made it in life.
Hello, Southern Cameroonians. Good afternoon. Name Sama Thomas, and today, na the 17th of November 2022, we may make this audio, and my time for here na 2:22 p.m. for afternoon. I applaud the decision of the United Nations Human Rights Council for demand from La Republique the release of Julius Ayok Tabe. But the United Nations Human Rights Council, it failed. Let me put it in English. But the United Nations Human Rights Council failed to understand that it is not only Ayok Tabe Julius and the Naira 10 that are in La Republique dungeons. We have more than 10,000 Southern Cameroonians in La Republique dungeons, from Bamenda to Bafoussam, Boya to Douala, Yaoundé to Kusiri, Ngandere to Marwa, Adamawa and Ibolova. The United Nations Human Rights Council must send a fact-finding mission to come into all La Republique prisons to find out who are the detainees in those prisons. For the least Southern Cameroonian, that is language in La Republique dungeons, must be released and not under the Naira 10. We are happy if the United Nations is going to do that. And again, we are warning ahead of time that the release of Ayok Tabe, this is going to the fighters on the ground and to the United Nations. The release of Ayok Tabe cannot mean a negotiated settlement and will not cause for a ceasefire on the ground. The only thing that can cause for a ceasefire, so far as the people of Southern Cameroon are concerned, is when the United Nations will deploy a peacekeeping mission in the Southern Cameroons to create a buffer zone between the Southern Cameroons and La Republique of Cameroon. And those soldiers must be stationed along the border between the southern Cameroons and La Republic of Cameroon, and not in the hinterlands of the southern Cameroon. Let me repeat this again. For southern Cameroons to respect a ceasefire, it's not going to be because of the release of a yoke tabel and the over 10,000 southern Cameroonians that are languishing in La Republic's jail. Before we will ever respect anything called a ceasefire, the United Nations must deploy a peacekeeping mission in the southern Cameroons that will create a buffer zone between the southern Cameroons and La Republic du Cameroon. And those peacekeeping soldiers should be stationed at Bonaberi and at Matazan in Bamenda and at Kutupik in So, strafing along Sabongari at the borders with Ngandari. When those soldiers are stationed in this area, and every La Republican citizen that is in the southern Cameroons, calling him his or herself an administrator, must have love, and all their weary, hungry, triggered elements of evil called terrorist soldiers must have left the southern Cameroons. Then, on that day, the people of the southern Cameroons will be considering a cease. I'm using the word considering deliberately. We will be considering calling for a ceasefire. If the United Nations fails to do this, even Jesus Christ or God himself in heaven will not convince the people of the southern Cameroons to lay down their arms because of a ceasefire or whatever. We will disown not only Jesus Christ on that day, but we will disown God himself, that he does not exist, and he's a God of injustice. If God can leave his heavenly throne to come down on earth to tell the people of the southern Cameroons to call for a ceasefire with La Republic soldiers still stationed in the southern Cameroons, then I hope one of that bullet that we are holding in our gun will be fired toward the direction of God, for him to see if the sound of that bullet is a pleasant one to hear. If Christ thinks he can still be sent by his Father, God, to come on earth, to come and tell the people of the southern Cameroons to lay down their arms or call for a ceasefire with a single La Republican soldier still stationed in the southern Cameroons, then he will need to go back to the crucifixion to test how bitter, for the people of the southern Cameroons have gone through the anguish which he went through, and even a bitter one than that which he went through. So we are not going to respect anything on earth or in heaven that will fall short of La Republic of Cameroon leaving the southern Cameroons completely before talking about a ceasefire. That guarantee must be given to the people of southern Cameroons by the United Nations or by God before we will talk about a ceasefire in the southern Cameroons. Fighters on the ground must not listen to anybody that will dare to call for a ceasefire with La Republic of Cameroon administrators still in the southern Cameroon and their soldiers. That particular person is an enemy of the southern Cameroonian people. There are no two ways to it. If it's God that will call for a ceasefire in the southern Cameroons, with La Republic soldiers in the southern Cameroons, God is an enemy of the people of the Southern Cameroon. There is no two ways to eat. Southern Cameroon should take this seriously. For we haven't lost millions of people, as I've said. We haven't lost our villages completely, and our villages, towns, and cities completely razed down by Larpur Cameroon to turn around and call for a ceasefire with Larpur soldiers and administrators still stationed in the Southern Cameroon. It's not gonna work. And any soldier that will lay down his arms in the name of a ceasefire because a certain Soto leader has asked you to do so, you are doing so at your own risks. For that leader will go free and La Republic will come for your head. Sama Thomas.
These are my
Hello guys. So the 2022 World Cup just started. And Cameroon is participating in the tournament. And obviously, there's no Anglophone influencer in Qatar. Obviously, they did not select or invite or value any Anglophone influencer. In fact, we have one of the biggest influencers in Africa, and they're from Anglophone region. One of the most international influencers in Cameroon are from the Anglophone region. The social media right now in Cameroon is being occupied by Anglophone influencers. But the 2022 World Cup is going on, and they have handpicked the Francophone influencers and neglected the Anglophone influencers. Ignored us like we don't exist. This is exactly how the crisis started in the Anglophone region. Exactly something like this. They ignore us like we don't exist. They discriminate us. They marginalize us. This is how it started. You act like we don't exist, like a country, we are not in it. Every day we keep putting this country on the map. We travel all over the country, all over the world. But when something comes like this, they don't recognize us. They make us to understand that we are not part of Cameroon. And you create this pain in us, and you want peace to reign in this country. I don't know who I'm supposed to be addressing. Is it Papa Eto or whoever? I don't know. But I need to let you know that this is how the crisis started. We cannot be in a nation and some people are being marginalized, neglected, ignored. And you want to go and win the World Cup, and you want peace to reign in the country. Look at this, my brother, Food Dennis.
Go take that
cup. Who released a term to support the World Cup. We go take that cup.
We go take that cup, we go take that cup, we go take that cup. Person use that statement, they don't forget about it. They don't know who's our day. Anglophones, our mummuness done too much. I want to address you now today. Man, reducing music. And in case if you like this music, this is by our own Zamali, the title now. Jara. Go and listen to it. Yes, my people. This is Magoju. I will speak in the vernacular so that make it enter some of our people because I want to talk now for our people Anglophones. Our mumunness done too much. That they call we say Anglophone no be for play. We are proven to be fools. Anglophones, we are proven to be fools. Hey, we go take that cup, we go take that cup. The person who say we go take that cup, if they don't even know that it exists, they don't even know in name set. They don't even go use the image. The print shirt. We don't even know, it don't even come out, talk say, give them no right, no man will talk anything. They want to talk some use them. This present generation, so the youths, now they don't expect even our forefathers when they make the mistake with this side. So the present generation, they don't it pass. Look at yourself. So when they don't competition that this and that, blah blah blah, they come on go sing song, they sing World Cup song, sing this one, this sing. The one where they sing for Can, last for Can, Amba sing song, beg people then they tag it all kind way. Tag they call Amba, they even play songs for radio, for CRTV radio. Talk less of say they even call you acknowledge the song. When I don't go come out spend money, go sing somewhere. They no go for listen and say talk less they even for do it. He say you want do how. Our mumunness no. You know what? These youths. Why I talk say youths because I don't see as in now. Even our parents they already know the problem. These youths we are so ignorant. Some of these youths them these Anglophone youths you are so stupid and so ignorant to the extent we know. They don't, I don't know why I say they don't hypnotize some of una. I don't see the marginalization that is there. You grow inside marginalization. They don't even come now where your eyes supposed to open. You know angry, open your eyes. Person will say, we go take that cup, we go take that cup. They no say they exist. But it's slogan day. They use a headline. They use a headline. The image, they use a headline. But they don't say they exist. They want to talk, someone can't talk, say they cry. They cry. Because they want to open your stupid brain. You say they cry. All the artisans, since crisis where they go on for old, get crisis where they suffer. The artisan, influencer, content creator, they never ever. Now few, then they all the one that they say will not be celebrities, not stars. No man never ever take time to sing some song way. Even the one singer they hide him, make an conny. Now they don't say walk, they don't sing all kinds of song. They no go call you. They have never called you. They will never call you. They no go ever include now for something. Team with the first day inside that team, 98% all na francophone. Coming to the management. Now, in fact, I know which Anglophone put there for the management. Now even the team say 5 Collins and J. Clinton. Who again? And they say J. before play safe now 5 Collins will even play. Inside the 23, how many people now 24? 1. Except me, I don't know the other one because the one I know now 5 Collins. What are you? They want me to marginalize una before una bring open this door Anglophone youths. Wait, who cares una? Who cares una? Can't see as soon as they fight online. When they want to talk something, they fight online. Small cup don't can they take a small petty thing. When that you do for your house, you know, probably you never even pay your school fees. You not be able to go for your village. You not even get work. You just struggle and struggle for job. Yeah, you there for this. Hey, we go take that cup. We go take that cup. We go take that cup. You remember, we go take that cup. We go take that cup. You do video. We go take that cup. Person when talk say we go take that cup, they never even give 50 make sure. They no for no side. Then are you wasting your energy? Look at me. They don't necessarily there for this Anglophone generation. Our forefathers, they said they did it. We think they make mistake, but this present youth generation Anglophones, they mumune too much. They call we say Anglophone, not be by mistake. The foolishness is on another level now for the present. Look at now. See, man, I just say I share my own point of view because they change your past, man. I don't vex say the thing I see the way now even the Anglophone use themselves now they can't defend how when people they complain say no this and that. This even Blanche Belly. He write and say this so this ground is supposed to dekata. Some people they come, hey, stop crying, this and that, Imode, this and that, Imode, all that thing, Imode. So you're not supposed to do that, but they're supposed to use his slogan. Talking about that, that's not even important. My problem is the marginalization where we need the fees. People not say so far as 237 is concerned, Anglophones have no place. Will not get no place. Bury that deep in your mind. Put that for inside your head. Take your head, open your axe. In that village, people the entire head. Go back me the loser. Me, you know, say we get no place for anything. So far as 237 concerned, Anglophones no get no say, no upper hand. Whether we will partake or will not partake, we'll do it or will not do. If we go for voting or will not do anything, we don't have any space. Nothing. Coming from education to work, to administration, to waiting, to anything we concern 237. Which place the way Anglophone dominates? Apart from hardship and labor and for travel abroad for hustle for outside, now the only thing that they dominate. But so far as you can't do 237 as a country, Anglophones don't have any space. We don't have any say. Now they go take that cup, go take that cup. But so they also go take that cup. You know I even go for them. Then are you the wait? See, the thing you pass me. Marginalization has been, it is there, it will not change. If you care, you do it, you do it. They don't care about you, they don't care about anything you do. You Anglophone, I talk for you, mumunes. They don't care about you, they don't care about anything you do. They go marginalize you, brutalize you on top, humiliate you, you are picking them, your family, anything, it will happen for you. And nothing will be done about it. Picking is thing that's in everywhere. All the content creators, them, all these artists. Now I want to sing song, Abi. They don't need worry with sins. No man, when I ever use my audience, say no man do something with create awareness. They feel the way they do and say, no man no for care, say me be shame. It's just so they enjoy the suffer what they go through. We are so ignorant. You forget, you don't know people go for your village. You cannot go to you. All the people that we are not for know, maybe we are not for know the road for the village. You cannot go to your own city. We are probably there for Yaoundé or Douala or Data. Go down for Bamena, go cry, go take that cup. Go for Kumba. Go take that cup. Stupidity of the highest category. Una the suffer, but una like them. They have been marginalizing us since. So all the people where they talk say this and that, it is because you don't want to partake. We don't want to do this. Whether we partake, whether we not partake, whether we do it you, as far as 237 is concerned, we do not belong to anything. The only thing they go do now to tap from us and give us empty chaps. Now the thing that open your head, put that inside. President go take that call, everybody. When I very talk this, our mumunes don't too much. Anglophones, our mumunes don't too much. Open them, marginalize. They will marginalize you. Let me tell you, this same mentality continue. They will continue to marginalize you, humiliate you, even kill some of you. Anything they want to do, they go do for it, and nothing will happen. It will continue like this. When you die, go your picking, they go continue. It will not open. We'll call up, open, and adjust ourselves. Nothing as them share them. We go take that cup. They never carry first way, eat up the cell and go, then I come will bring them. I mean, come over there. Can have door youths than this. And mumune too much Anglophones. That's what they call we. And the name correct because of some of them use them. Anyhow, it is. Maboju.
Greatness could arise once we break the shackles of the government that's holding us back.
Our goal is to revive and implement the independence as well as restore the national and international personality and sovereignty of the former British-administered United Nations Trust Territory of the British Southern Cameroon.
You are the most lucky people in the world. No human being in this world ever caught up with his history. You are standing face to face and holding your own history in your hand. Now, what you make of it depends on what you do now.
To restore the state of Southern Cameroon. I say it clear.
The borders of Southern Cameroon are not being made now. They are borders defined by international treaties.
This country was united by permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon.
And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together.
This is the center of endurance. And endurance is what wins wars. Not how many people you kill, but how long can you endure. George Washington lost almost every battle he had, but he endured. He out-endured the British. And that's how the battle was won. Endurance.
By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country.
Businesses will not open, taxis, banks again, nobody will work, schools will not open, parents should not send their kids to school.
Every moment in the life of a nation can be seen either as the darkest moment or the brightest moment. Usually both are present, and it is our opportunity by the way we respond to determine what we make of it.
You must follow your decision to the logical conclusion by pulling out of Ambazonia, or we have to stage a liberation war.
Nothing is going to stop us. So help us God.
We'll take our country back.
Uno no say now you be the best. Uno no say now you be one mama one mama oh. Come on, let's do it now. My baby my fine baby. My baby my sweet mama. Let me tell you something about this, my sweet mama. The only woman who give it me to grow and make me a man. Thank you, for the love you showed me. Without you, my bamedai, I know for the existing. Thank you, my bamedai. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich. I am proud of you. You are strong. You defeat the whole Cameroon like Africa in the one leg. My bamedai, my fine baby. My bamedai, my sweet mama. Some people say you too small to change the country. Others say you're not big good for make things work. But just a name in this country, people them they shiver. The way we are picking them, they also people them they wonder. Thank you, my bamedai. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich. I am proud of you. You are strong. You defeat the whole Cameroon like Africa in the one leg. My bamedai, my fine baby. My bamedai, my sweet mama. My brothers and sisters all over the world, whatever you do, always think about your home. It's a place where you will come back some days. Let's clean it up, let's build it up. Thank you, my bamedai. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sacrifice for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich. I am proud of you. You are strong. You defeat the whole Cameroon like Africa in the one leg. My bamedai, my fine baby. My bamedai, my sweet mama. All the hardworking sons and daughters of this great northwest region of Cameroon, I want you to stand up and dance, because the time has come when we have to put our heads and hands together in order to build this our lovely and only region.